Hi guys. Okay, let me just say hi to you guys first. It's okay, Wizkid, this is your day today, but let me pause you 1 second. Let me pause you. Hi, my sexy slaves. Why is this so... Hold on, guys. Do I have to sit back? I'm gonna have to sit back, but what if how am I gonna sit back if I'm gonna be dancing and the dancings? I don't know. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I'm Sylvia. I was training before. All them times I was recording before. But now I'm not training anymore. I'm actually doing. I am a sex and relationship therapist. I'm doing being a sex and relationship therapist now, guys. Yeah, thank you. And I have to pat myself on the back here. Good girl, you. Well done, Sylvia. Well done. Thank you, guys. Anywho, I'm here today, being the newest sex therapist in town, to give you the Psychosexuals of the new Wizkid album. And what Psychosexuals is, I think it's best for me to explain so you guys can understand what me I talk about. And I don't even know why I do this anymore. But every time I say Psychosexuals, I just sprinkle the Psychosexuals onto everything I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, small. A little bit like Salt Bae. Salt Bae does it like this. Me, I do like this. I do like this. So for me, the definition of Psychosexuals, or the Psychosexuals, should I say, is basically everything that we see sexual, be it through music, be it through films, be it through messages, be it through media, be it through what we see, be it through visuals, be it through anything, be it through behaviors, whatever it is, and how we upload it into our system, how we connect psychologically to sexual stimuli in accordance to our culture, in accordance to us, the societal messages that have influenced us. All of those things are what I'm talking about when I'm talking about psychosexuals. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've realized, and one thing I'm sure you guys have realized, is that we've been sexualized from such a young age. And one of the ways we have been sexualized is through the music messages that we receive. I could just go back to the things I used to listen to back in the day and realize that, yeah, there was a lot of sex going on in every song that I was listening to. And because of that reason, we don't sometimes realize that how internalized we are to actually hearing sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, singing songs is one thing. Saying the words out loud without no beats to support it is another thing. Because sometimes you really realize you're really talking X-rated. You know what I'm saying? Music is a reflection of society, and you can find so many different mindsets and schools of thought through the music that you listen to. Sometimes it's more hypersexualized in music. Sometimes people are objectified in music. You have music that are saying that, listen, I want to look after you. I want to do everything that you need to be done. I want to cater to you. There's other songs that's like, I don't need you to look after me. I got my own things going on. I don't need that. You've got other songs talking about, I used to love you. You used to love me. Where's the love gone? Why have you left me? There's that type of song. There's also songs that talk about someone twerking in someone's face. So there's different types of things that are going on in songs, and we just sing them willy-nilly, not realizing how sexualized we become through our songs. And so that is what the Psychosexuals is to me. And I just want to break down the different things that we hear in songs and how we actually relate to them. Is that alright with you guys? Great. Now, the new Wizkid album that is out. I've listened to a few songs, but I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to do an off the cuff, giving you the Psychosexuals of different parts or different snippets of each song and how we relate to them. The album's called More Love and Less Ego. And in regards to that, what does that even mean? More love, less ego. Depends on what the meaning of love is in this. There's different types of meanings. If it's the purest sense of meaning, just a deeper emotion for somebody, so increasing of that. And in what way does it show for someone like Wizkid when he's trying to present his love to somebody? I don't know. He might want to, you know, shower them with gifts. He might want to pamper them. He might want to do things around the house. I don't know how he shows the more love that he shows. I don't know if he shows it through his money or through, depending on what his partner's love language is, maybe it's through the love language. I don't know. It could be words of affirmation. Maybe he doesn't even have to spend his money on his chick. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, I know. Less ego. What's ego? How is ego defined? And if I was just to speak off the whim without getting a definition, your ego is the personified pride side to you, if that makes sense. It's the side that wants to be brash, wants to be out there, wants to show its bravado, wants to show its, you know, I guess masculinity to a certain extent. That's what ego is. And so he don't want to show that no more. He wants to dampen that side of him and show more of the love. So that's what he called the album. I'm going to listen to a little bit of their song, and then when I see a lyric that I like, I'm going to pause it, and then, you know, I'm going to say what I got to say about it. Is that all right? Okay. So the next song is Deep, and it's just by Wizkid. Let me just jump in there, because I like what Wizkid said there, and I'll tell you why I like it. Giving you the psychosexuals of Deep. Basically, he said, he's not looking for her love. He not wanting her love. He is being honest. He just wants, I just want a piece of that. I'm going to keep it brief, short, and sweet, because this is what a lot of people don't do. They don't just be open and be like, listen, I don't want a relationship with you like that. No. That's what, I want them things there. I just want to satisfy my body. People don't communicate that to people, and then they get into issues with those people. So I like what Wizkid has done here. He's met somebody, and he's been just like, listen, I just want a piece. I mean, if you want to talk about the language, it is an objectification of the way he's describing, I'm assuming, a female's body. He just wants a bit of that. That's what. That's what. To me, it doesn't sound like he's talking about one specific part of the body there. He's just talking about just seeing her and be like, yeah, I want that. I just want everything that you. But then, yeah, it is a piece of that as well. I was trying to sugarcoat it a little bit before I jumped into that bit. But yeah, it is that as well, isn't it? He just wants a piece of her sexual anatomy. And if people will be more honest in life, half of the interactions they have with people is because that's what they want. But instead of just saying that, being open and telling the person what your needs are from the get-go, sometimes we hold on to that information. We jump into relationships without much communication of what either party wants. And then you do things with that party that you wouldn't necessarily have done if you had known what the intentions of that party was. Potentially, that's one way of looking at it. Or the party's telling you, yeah, they want what you're giving them. And so you just assume you're both on the same page. There's another one. Or in regards to saying what you want, you just haven't been able to master that yet. And so you go into relationships without being able to say, yeah, I just want a piece of that, like Wizkid did. And I'm telling you, sometimes you meet the most compatibles when you're just honest and say what you want and say what you need. And if it's not what the other party wants, you know from the get-go, and you can be like, all right, toodles, see you soon, take care, and go on to the next person. But some people don't do that. So I just respect what Wizkid said there. Touch your body, I mean, it's universal, isn't it? He's telling her to touch her body. I mean, today I went to the yonicircle with Miss Erica Storm, and I was taught about body worship and how to actually appreciate yourself, appreciate your body, appreciate your skin, appreciate you before anybody else does. Just appreciate yourself. What are you talking about? So just touching your body and appreciating your own body is potentially what this kid is saying here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's what he's telling me to do right now, but I'm doing it because I've just learned how to do it. It's nice. It's nice just to touch your own body. Guys, that's it for me doing the Psychosexuals for this episode of doing the Psychosexuals to whatever song that was. But stay tuned for the next one, guys. I've been Sylvia, your newest sex and relationship therapist. I'm all about more sex, more life, more love, and more you. See you soon.